So today's an exciting day as I get to try a variety of fragrances by the house of Chris Collins. Now I've only tried one fragrance, which was the fragrance Harlem Nights, which I purchased, which was a nice fragrance, but wasn't a wow factor for me. I pretty much had a preconceived notion of what I wanted the fragrance to smell like. Unfortunately, it wasn't that, but I will be re-smelling it today along with 5 other fragrances courtesy of Semper. Today's video is sponsored by Semper. Shout out to Semper for sending me all these pieces by request because I heard a lot of amazing things about Chris Collins as a person as well as the perfumery. So I'm like, I can't let this first impressions of being just an okay fragrance define the overall perception of the entire house. I want to give these joints a real first sniff of the variety and see what kind of vibe the Chris Collins house goes for. So let's roll my mother music so we can check out a variety of fragrances from Chris Collins courtesy of Semper.
We're all alone in the yeah, there's friends from the south side in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. So the fragrances we're going to be trying today are Sweet Taboo. Yes, I'm reading it off the little Semper cards with all the note breakdowns and all this shit. It just makes my life 1,000 times easier. I'm not the big notes looker-upper guy, and when I do, I have to set up the computer. You see me reading the computer. It's like reading off a teleprompt. It's a pain in my balls. So this just makes my life a lot easier. I've seen that more indie perfumers are actually doing this, putting like little business cards in their pieces with the note breakdowns, kind of saving content creators like myself a significant amount of time, especially my dyslexic ass. So here are the fragrances we're gonna be checking out today. So we're looking at Sweet Taboo, Dante Savage, African Rooebos, Renaissance Man, whoa, never heard this, Videkorum,
Today, Junior!
I can't read for shit. I am dyslexic as shit. What does that say? Educate me. Do the pronunciation. Everybody corrects me all my reading all the time, so who cares? And we're gonna be re-smelling Harlem Nights. I thought the Harlem Nights bottle was wasn't the Harlem Nights bottle dark? Is it Harlem Nights or is it just a different variant or color option? Now I'm confused. Now I gotta look my shit up. Yeah, it was Harlem Nights and it was a dark bottle. All right, so here's the packaging of the Semper joints. You've seen these joints 100 times. They could come in this little nut bag. Then here's the little atomizer. You pop the shit open and it tells you what fragrance is inside. So the first one we're gonna start off with is Videkorum. I can't pronounce it. I apologize for mispronouncing, but keep in mind I mispronounce absolutely everything. So the notes on the Videkorum, thank you for adding these fucking things. So it's Turkish rose, thyme, incense, benzoin, CM, and woody amber. It has kind of like the little Cliffs notes also. Videkorumium, Latin for See My Heart, was inspired by an aria composed opera by Dante's first sonnet. This sounds very snazzy. So let's see what's up with this scent profile and see how Videkorumium smells like. That is actually beautiful. Wow, that is beautiful. It's such a peppery amber. That is very beautiful. Wow, that is a great fucking first impression. The rose is beautiful. There's a right amount of brightness there. I'm getting a lot of black and red pepper. It doesn't say it here, but wow, the amber and pepper here has a little bit of an infrared spice bomb, that kind of pepper punch. This is gorgeous. Woof. Wow, that is very, very nice. I get the smoky incense, I get the thyme aspect, I get a lot of pepper though. It doesn't list it on this thing. Wow, that is very beautiful. I am fucking shocked. That is a great, I mean, talk about pivoting from the initial expression of Harlem. Wow. Oh my God, that is, wow. Yeah, I need to put this shit to the side. This one's, oof. Okay, let's put that in the hell yeah pile. Oh, fuck. Peppery, ambery, woody, essence, spicy, bright still, but really beautiful, sweet amber. Ooh, that's a fucking full bottle. That's a, wow. That is really nice on paper. I will visit that back on skin. Let's jump into another, holy fuck, that was, and that's what I'm talking about, first impression. Sample, guys. Don't do what I do, judge an entire house off of one just do everything opposite that I say. Who the fuck do I know? All right, so the next fragrance we're gonna try out is Sweetest Taboo. Let's try Sweetest Taboo. I love purple. I'm a sucker for the color purple. So this is definitely my energy. I'm hopeful. So let's read the notes first before we get into it. This one is cardamom, cinnamon, geranium, coffee, and vanilla. I'm sensing a little gourmandy action over here, but let's see. It smells like a gorgeous candle. I'm getting it's a very milky, creamy, vanillic vibe with a sweet floral. Now I'm getting a little bit of a dry coffee ground essence. The cardamom is starting to come through. There's a light musky dryness coming off this fragrance, but I am getting a arroz con leche kind of pretty white candle, expensive, more like, yeah, just candle. Like a gorgeous room scent. Like if you had a fly atomizer that will puff the smoke into, I would love the room to smell like this. I don't know if I would like it on my person, like a fragrance. It has a little bit of a incensey oil kind of rub-on type shit, but definitely leans more candle. It's a very pretty scent profile, but it's a home scent. For me, it feels like a home scent, not necessarily a fragrance that I would personally wear. And if somebody would wear this, I would feel that it would lean a little bit feminine. Yeah, something about it feels very home decor kind of vibes. Very pretty, but not for me like a scent that I would want to wear, but I would love for my crib to smell like that one. So let's move on to the next one. Now this is bright. 1990s is calling with this electromagnet fucking orange. Man, the bathing suits that you see with the teased up hair and shit, this is definitely that color. Who the fuck would walk around with that? Harlem Nights. All right, I'm gonna re-smell this joint because the presentation looked different. And now I'm starting to think that there's two different type of Harlem. I don't know shit. I don't research anything. I fly off the seat of my pants because that's how I feel the truest form of interpretation on a fragrance can be as far as my style is concerned. Let's retry Harlem Nights and maybe it can change my perspective because the notes sound fucking amazing. Rum, orris, sandalwood, amber, musk. Okay? Yeah. Might be the same. I don't remember it. I actually sold the fragrance, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I don't have it anymore to do a comparison. I get a juiciness. I don't get wild rum, like a little bit. I feel like I'm smelling the color of rum, but not necessarily getting the boozy aspect of the rum to me. Yeah, there's like a juicy floral component in this scent that is just okay. Doesn't move me crazy. I'm still keeping that same energy. It's a nice fragrance. I wouldn't necessarily call it handsome or my particular taste. It's not a bad fragrance at all, but it doesn't move me. Like that first shit moved the fuck out of me. That was amazing. This one is just okay for me. It's a smooth scent profile, very relaxing, very chill, kind of a safe librarian chill, kind of like a trendy kind of Soho chill area lounge. Again, not bad. Doesn't smell cheap, isn't overly synthetic. I could see how people would absolutely enjoy it, but my personal taste, no, I'm still keeping the same energy on Harlem Nights. It's just okay for me. Next one. All right, more with these fucking colors. Here we go, this like minty green or whatever. And this one is African Rooebos. Rooebos, sounds tribal. All right, African Rooebos. So African Rooebos consists of cardamom, Rooebos tea accord, okay, so it's some sort of root, orris butter, black pepper, and tonka bean. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what Rooebos tea is, but we're gonna check it out right now. Wow, that's very different. Very herbal, very woody. Definitely get a raw, bursted open tea bag vibe. Something spiritual here, I like this. There's also a slight soapiness that comes off of this scent. There's a level of mystery here. There's a level of, again, like spiritualism in this joint. There's a strong woody component. There's a nice subtle smoke factor. The black pepper here as listed on the notes doesn't pop to me, but there's something very intriguing about this scent profile. It's herbal yet soapy. It's shower fresh, but slightly medicinal and spiritual. So it's got a really weird balance about it that makes me very interested. I kind of feeling this joint. It has this, yeah, this level of mystery and kind of woody, spiritual, seance-y kind of energy about it that I'm fucking all about. Shout out to witchcraft. There's something dangerously sexy about this scent profile. Like, I did something bad and I'm gonna find a glass of water behind somebody's door and wake up with a third leg or something. I like this joint. This is gonna be on a skin one. This African Rooebos, I love tea, so maybe that's part of it, but I like that one. That's gonna be a skin one. Next one. All right, pretty and fucking pink. Shout out to Molly Ringwald. This fragrance is Renaissance. So we're gonna be smelling crisp, Collins Renaissance. Get another test strip. I'm running out of test strips like it's no tomorrow. Somebody make custom test strip. We need to talk. I need like 1,000,000 test strips. This is crazy. I need fucking Cubano test strips again. All right, let's try these puppies out here. This one again is, what the hell is it? Renaissance. So Renaissance is marine accord, ginger, honey, tonka bean, and tobacco. Kind of what I expected. In that designer, very strong, aquatic, marine accord, salty, very easy shower fresh space, but that honey note definitely helps offset it from that traditional basic bitchish type smell and is adding a little bit of density and a little bit of sweet, sugary stickiness to this freshy aquatic scent profile. So this isn't a linear fragrance as it's really changing, and now that honey is being met with that tobacco essence, like a little bit of a wet tobacco leaf, also adding a little bit of a dirt aspect. Kind of like that earthiness that you get from like raw honey and like a wet tobacco leaf. I don't know if you've ever like broken up, licked, rolled some kind of tobacco. I don't know, hypothetically. But it has kind of that element. It went from a little basic-y kind of designer to kind of interesting. Yeah, the funk here is starting to kick up. Like that raw honey and tobacco funk in its rawest form is kind of kicking up. Kind of intriguing me a little bit. Kind of offsetting that redundant aquatic-y kind of note. I mean, let's be honest, the most popular fragrances are the freshies, right? So it's kind of deviating from that with those two notes that are really, really standing out in the mid and dry down portion. I'm gonna put that one to the side also. Renaissance Man, should be a skin test. Let's put that one. And finally, this one is gonna be the Dante Savage. That is electric blue. They are truly channeling the fucking 80s and 90s. Dante or Dante or Dansai Salvage. Salvage. All right, so this one has a cognac accord, plum. I didn't see that. Cognac, plum, black pepper, vanilla, and oud. Ooh, Chris Collins. Chris Collins. Talk to me nice. You working with plum. I like you, Kai. Not many people want to work with plum. I don't know why. Fuck yes, Chris Collins. Fuck yes. Ooh, yes. Yes, bitch, yes. Fuck I'm talking about. Ooh, nice amount of yak in here. The plum is juicy and fucking ripe. The oud here is super wearable. Ooh, shit is going on skin now. Let's start with that one since we're gonna test some of these pieces on skin. Let's go, Chris Collins. Don't judge a book by the cover. Fucking kid knows what he's putting together. Ooh, that oud fucking pops. That is very different on skin. That oud is potent, followed by the plum, and the yak is definitely on the rocks. Punchy, slightly stinky, very aggressive, but in a good way, like a masculine dude. Like, yo, come talk to me, miss, and then she slaps you in the middle of the street because you can't pull that shit in New York. This is a very masculine, powerful scent. Very well done. Fuck yeah, add some plum into your scent profiles, people. Like, what are we doing? All right, so far, Dante Savage or Savage, fire, absolute bottle cop for sure. Now we're gonna try that one that blew my balls off, which is that Videkorum or whatever. Let's try that on skin and let's see. I'm hoping it keeps that same energy because, man, it was fucking nice. All right, let's see here that Videkorum. Yes, it does. Chef's kiss. Oh, man, this is a beautiful spice, man. I don't know why it doesn't have spices listed. That's fucking insane. I don't know if Scentbird puts the entire note breakdown here, but this is sexy. I got mild goose pimples and I'm wearing a jacket, for God's sake. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that shit is fucking good. Still red pepper, black pepper, smoky, nice rose, ambery. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Listen, if you're gonna drop some fragrances, man, and some of them are like, nah, but when you come with some and they fucking slap, they slap. That shit slaps. And the last one is African Rooebos. No, Rooebos. African Rooebos. That wild tea. Let me do it on this hand here. African Rooebos. Interesting. Off the skin, kind of smells a little bit like nail polish. I'm getting a quick nail polish kind of scent which isn't bad, but it does smell like I need a fucking manicure badly. Yeah, there is something nail polish that's coming off of my skin. It is moving. I like that. It is a little nail polishes. I am getting fingernails in the UV light drying off kind of smell. There's something there that's very alluring. Whatever that tea note is, smelled a little bit better on paper, but there's something there that's fucking just addictive. Maybe I just like the smell of nail polish. There's a creaminess there. It just smells like fucking nail polish. I'm getting nail polishes or like a nail salon kind of smell. There's something again, keeps bringing me back, This is, it went from fucking delicious to interesting. This might not be everybody's cup of tea. Definitely try on skin. That's why, you know, places like Scentbird exist. Just get samples. Like, try the samples out first, especially if you have the variety to try out a bunch of, like, just try them out before you go full bottle cop. Oh, it is definitely changing. It's becoming more orris butter powdery coming off the skin. That nail polish vibe potentially coming from that root, that tea root that I've never heard of. This is very pretty, very different. Something captivating about it. So that would be the number 3 selection in my opinion. I said I was gonna try Renaissance on skin. Sorry, I forgot about the Renaissance one. Renaissance, where the fuck is the Renaissance? Is that this one? Or is it the other one? Let me see. Yeah, Renaissance. That freshie had a different vibe on it. Let's try the Renaissance first. Before I forget, cause Uncle Cuba be forgetting everything. When the age hits, bro, old timer starts kicking in. Oh, much better on skin. Much better on skin. Very tobacco and honey forward, shortly followed by the aquatic-y salty notes. That's a fun chill vibe. Definitely smelled better off the skin. Doesn't deviate a ton from the paper. Okay. So once again, first one, Videkorum, whatever the hell you call it. Dante Savage, second, like must bottle cops for me. Third, actually Renaissance Man might be third. I really like how that smells on the skin. And then the fourth one would be the Rooebos, whatever. I can't pronounce shit. Shout out to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video and allowing me to experience the house how it should be experienced. Chris Collins, well fucking done on those pieces. Those are that. Boy, is that not gonna get somewhere. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested in participating with Scentbird and sampling these fragrances for yourself. And I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know what is biggest in the game. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that